Alright, so here is my code. It's a little complicated, but in reality it's not too bad. So basically, first what we got here is we have to calibrate all these letters. Ignore these various things, but we have to set all of the letters to a different number, otherwise it's going to like implode upon itself when it tries to figure out which one is which. So it's basically just you set up all the numbers 1 through 26, and that's that. And then here is where we set up all of our letters. Now for this first one, we want to do S, O, and S. So now, what this is going to do is it's going to take these letters and it's going to turn them into, Morse code. Basically, what it does is it has all these letters here, all the letters here, and then this allows it to loop. Basically, it loops up to 10 times, and each time it changes the current letter, it basically checks, okay, how many times have I done this? And then it says, okay, got it. So the current letter is letter 1. In this case, it would be an S. So after it figures out what the current letter is, it now checks for whatever the current letter is. So in this case, it's like, okay, is the current letter A? No. Is the current letter B? No. Is the current letter C? No. It goes all the way down until it sees S right here. And it's like, oh, hey, look, the current letter is equal to S. So it runs this, which is just the, 3 dots, waits for, all the amount of time, and it waits. And then it checks all the rest of them just to be sure, and it's like, nope, okay, it's none of these. So then it loops back up to the top, it adds 1 to how many times it's done it, and then it's like, okay, well, I've done this 1 time now, so now the letter has to be letter 2, which would turn into an O. And then it just repeats that over and over again, and then we have this little function at the bottom, which basically just loops a little blinking animation infinitely, because I thought that would be fun. So if we start the simulation, it should... Those S's are not capitalized. My bad. No, I have caps lock on. S, O, and S. That's why it didn't work. Okay, my apologies. Let's try this again. There it goes. So now it waits a couple seconds. Blink, blink, blink. And now blink. No. And that's your O. The first one was an S, obviously. And that's your last S. And then celebration time. And it does that. So now we can stop it. And we can go back in. And if we put E, M, N, A, and C, this is Emma, and then C for Craig. And that is, I believe, our next thing. Let me just check to see. Let's see. E is going to be a dot, M is going to be 2 dashes, and then A is going to be a dot and a dash, and then C is going to be dash dot dash dot. Just as a note, I have this in not the blocks, the code, because I tried to run it in the blocks and it just wouldn't. It just wouldn't run. It literally was like so many blocks that it wouldn't properly run the simulation. So that's fine. So if we start it, it should go dot for E, dash and dot for M, or no, sorry, double dot, double dash, jeez, I can't speak. It's double dash for the M's. So that was the second M, I believe. And then dot dash for A, and then it should be dash dot dash and dot. Now there's a secret I didn't tell you. The celebration mode actually does this. So that's cool. It does a cool rainbow. I thought that'd be cool. So yeah, that is my code. You can basically put any amount of letters up here, up to 10, and it just works consistently every time. So that's fun, as long as you keep them capital. So yeah, there's that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.